Hi, I'm Pastor Michael for FlowClips. Today we're going to be talking about the core values of our children's ministry that help us stay focused on the kind of ministry that we feel God has called us to be. Our mission statement says, "We strive to make Fountain Springs Kids a safe place where kids are exposed to God's Word, the Bible, in creative and age-appropriate ways by shepherd leaders." Or if you prefer a bullet list, our core values say the same basic thing. Our core values are a safe, Bible-centered, creative or fun, age-appropriate, shepherd-led ministry. Now, what do those mean? Well, let's start with the Bible. We believe this book, this amazing book, is God's primary tool for communicating with us and the main way He helps us see what is true. So everything that we teach, everything we do ought to come from the truths that flow from it. Obviously, we certainly value having a safe ministry. We bring out freshly sanitized toys for every service. We paid extra for rocking chairs that won't pinch little fingers. We make sure the facilities are in good repair. We make sure we do background checks on all of our leaders. We care about a safe ministry. The other side of that is fun or creative. We want our ministry to be appealing to kids. We love the stories that we hear of parents who say their kids drag them to church. "Mommy, Mommy, wake up, it's church day." All right? So we want to do things that are fun. Now, if something is super fun, but not entirely safe, we're not going to do that. But if something is so super safe, it's really not that fun, we're not going to do a lot of that either. Age-appropriate is a term that I learned in developmental psychology class. It talks about how kids go through developmental stages that dictate how and what they can learn at any given age. I mean, anyone who's ever tried to give baby food to a toddler understands that logic and reasoning isn't going to get you very far in that situation, is it? There are many other milestones in a child's cognitive development that need to be understood, all right? And we want to make sure that the principles we're teaching, as well as the teaching methods that we're using, are suitable for the age of children we're working with. And finally, shepherd-led. Now, this is probably the most complicated concept of the 5 core values, but in a nutshell, we want all of our teachers and area leaders to see themselves as a shepherd. Now, a literal shepherd, they take care of their sheep by monitoring their diet, by making sure they're healthy, make sure they're eating the right kind of grass, and make sure they're not getting eaten by wolves or wandering over cliff edges, right? Well, in addition to protecting our kids, we want our volunteers and leaders to be listening to what the kids are talking about, to help gauge emotional and spiritual health. We want them to be asking questions, to be determining whether they're applying the truths that they're hearing. We want them to be committed to being in class regularly so the kids can get to know them, to recognize them, and to trust them as their leaders. So there you have it, our 5 core values in our Fountain Springs Kids Ministry. Bible-centered, fun, creative, safe, age-appropriate, and shepherd-led. Till next time, I'm Pastor Michael for FlowClips. Thanks.